What's Jabling Jables? It's another fucking Hydra podcast episode with you, me, and the other guy. The other guy's slot has been filled today.
Hey,
Hello.
It's
welcome, other
swag,
guy.
or as I refer to a mage, but you know, same thing.
There's lore behind that.
It's lore.
Hey, maybe we can dig. That's what we're here to do.
We're here to play
First we
Animal
gotta-
Crossing.
Fish.
Hey, this reminds me.
Wait, Cam,
Oh.
you picked today. You picked a location. Where would be a location fit for a Washingtonian?
Washington.
Why don't we go down by the dock, like the secret dock?
Oh,
where you can scratch
the
off.
secret dog. Oh, we see you later.
all right.
So welcome to the
Ooh.
Hydra link. How are you, Mage? How's your body, your mind, your soul?
I'm feeling pretty good. I got a fish on the line and I'm mashing. I'm going crazy. I'm going absolutely ape shit. Oh, I lost the fucking fish. Oh, I got it.
Mhm.
No, this is actually I was telling Sody here before it started. I actually would see myself playing this like alone, just chilling in my room.
Oh, right on. Yeah, like
I
put on
love
some music
Animal
or something.
Crossing.
Put on your YouTube playlist.
Like I actually love Animal Crossing. This is just such a vibe.
I think this
Like the
game
best-
kind of popped off near the beginning of the year.
What's new in life with you guys though?
Not
Working out.
not too
Actually, not
much.
working a lot. I work for like subbing, and the school year just fucking ended, so I actually don't have a
Oh.
whole lot of work going on.
Substitute teacher?
Yeah.
How's that been?
It's pretty fun, actually. I just finished technically my first year, and it was like really cool because I already knew a lot of people like going into it. You kind of need references to like teach, at least in the way that I got in, because it
Right.
was like an emergency permit. They really, really needed teachers. So they're like, hey, you just need a degree and 3 references. And I knew multiple teachers who were like parents or friends of my parents, of kids that I went to school with. And
Right.
we like had known each other for a while, so it was really easy for me to just be like, hey, Mr. Campbell, can you write me a letter? And then they fucking did, and they wrote like really like kind letters.
Yeah.
And that was all I fucking needed. And I don't know where the point of this story ended up being, but my first year was a lot more than I expected it to be, because it was like a lot of fun, but I think I learned a lot about like what I like to do. Something I've already kind of known is I like to like work on my own and kind of like maybe report to a group, but
Yeah.
not really be in charge of a bunch of people. It can be really, really draining.
Yeah,
Like actively managing a scenario.
For sure.
I always think of it as
And-
like telling Sims what to do. You just gotta
Right.
activate these people.
Yeah. No, I work as a parts guy at a dealership.
Ooh.
For Audi and Volkswagen. It's a nice place, but sometimes like the workload is just like gets a little too much. Sometimes it feels like, but it feels like also at the same time I'm just fucking lazy and I don't want to. I just don't want to do anything. How what year like of like kids did you sub for?
It as like my first year, I decided to just kind of take everything on, give it a shot.
okay.
Within like the first week, I had taught like a Head Start class, like
Okay, yeah.
preschool basically. The youngest kid was actually, and this was like the first year that they had kids younger than 3. The youngest kid was like a year and a half, like barely walking. And they had like people who were there to like do lunch service and kind of do bathrooms and that sort of thing. But the main teacher was out, and she called in sick, so I had to like basically like read the class, you know, be a second or a third for the recess supervision.
Right.
And like these kids are babies. They're like all they
Mhm.
need is for you to just babysit them. But there's like
Mhm.
24 of them, not that many, maybe 18 that 3 adults have to like make sure are all happy and all fed and all not pissing on each other or fighting. And like there's one kid who will not stop saying
Who will
like, the
not
F
stop
word.
pissing on other people.
Just can't stop, dude.
like
It's out of
there's some
control.
kids, they're out of control. They are like they'll do something that they know is wrong because they know it's wrong, and because you can't really do anything about it. You
Yeah.
tell the parent, they're like, God, oh man, I'm so sorry. I mean, he's not like this at home. It's like, okay, well, like you're clearly not spending enough time at home or something. Like there might be some other underlying issue. But
Yeah.
like this kid should not be saying fuck you to every teacher and every student in the class.
Damn, what grade was that?
That was the same Head Start class. That's
Yo, what the fudge?
This like 2-year-old kid. So
Oh,
like
dude.
that
If I
can be
did-
a lot in a lot of ways.
Do you have like a system, like the card system? Like, like, oh, go pull yellow or go put on your
Card
red card.
system? I
A lot of
haven't
them
heard
do,
about that in so fucking
Oh, you remember
long.
that? Bro, you know,
I do. It's like
in
yellow. You're
elementary
being
school.
naughty. Stop
Yeah,
it.
dude. Yeah, you pull a red card, you get in that call, and you're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
That's so old.
That's
Oh
what it used
my
to be when I
God.
was when I was in like first grade, but I
Yeah, you
didn't have that in that class. It was
You
like
knew
fuck, this kid's just
you-
a rascal.
you're on a green, and you pull a fucking yellow, you're like, oh shit, I need to calm down. And you get that fucking red, and you fucking mom is.
It's straight up like
pissed.
that fucking SpongeBob episode where he pulls the star. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
good. I'm good.
Yeah, that's
relatable.
exactly what it's like. I've had school like classes in elementary where we did star systems too. At the
Yeah.
end of the month. At the end of the month, you like
Oh, fuck, I
depending on
wasn't
how
paying
well you did.
attention.
I remember the biggest thing being reading at my school, like the library and doing the accelerated reading tests. We had to like test our knowledge of the book after reading it, and the more points you did, the higher you scored. And they had like a whole
Right.
chart and a like, what's it called? Like a tier list of who's like the best in the school at reading for each grade. It was like
Oh,
really
really?
fucking competitive.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
like a
AR
comp rank,
points
bro.
were
Yeah, AR, that's what it
actually
was.
like competitions sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you remember that like rule back in like elementary school where they're like, oh, if you flip to a random page in a book and you damn, that's a big motherfucker, bro.
Damn.
But you remember you like open a book, like some random page, and they're like, oh, if there's 5 words on this page you can't read, then it's not for you.
Yeah, that can be
Yeah,
really
you know what I'm saying?
discouraging.
Yeah, dude, I feel like that's so fucked up because like some cool shit in there.
I know,
Like,
right?
Dude, the Guinness Book of World Records at the book fair, bro. I couldn't read any of the damn words, but I'm like, it's the Guinness Book of World Records. You best bet your ass I'm getting this thing.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it has cool
Yeah, there's a-
pictures in it, bro.
Dude, yeah, I was a
to
picture.
learn words, bro. That's what
I'm not
that's
gonna lie, I hate reading, so like I would always get
Me
picture
too,
books.
dude.
Bro, I was fucking getting like, what do you call those things? What are those books, comic books and shit.
I don't think
Underpants
I've
and
said it
stuff.
on the pod, but I've only ever read like one book from school. The rest I kind of I cheated, but I don't feel comfortable saying it. But it was To Kill a Mockingbird, and it was because that our teacher was feeling extra teachy for that book, and they made a very opinionated, handmade
Yeah.
what the fuck are they called? Where it's multiple pages.
Like a packet?
Like an
Packet.
essay?
Yeah, a packet. They made their own opinionated packet to where it's literally like Boo Radley was a figment of their history in their town. Have you ever experienced anything like that? And if so, what? And it's like, well, you can't look that up.
Yeah, right. It's all subjective based on what you think.
But
That's
I
kind
liked
of
it.
cool.
I liked it though, and forced me to read it. Now it was a decent book. The only other book that I could think of that had me interested was like, was it 1984 or whatever?
Yeah. No lie, they did pick some like really interesting books, obviously, for us to read. Like stuff that's useful to think about the world with. But God,
this
it was
like
a
high
lot.
school?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was just a little lost because I forgot that you guys went to high school together, but
This
Yeah, I
is
know.
true.
whenever we did like book stuff in school, like I don't know if you know this, Cameron, but I dropped out of high school.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't even fucking show up.
You guys, gym
How
badges.
far
though.
in?
Yeah, you know what's funny is I was just thinking we were talking about the school thing, just flashback years ago. Me and Sodi were doing a versus run on Diamond and Pearl.
He was
And
my
I,
original versus partner.
Yeah.
I
really.
I did a little thing. I don't know what the hell we were talking about, but there's a clip of it, and I just like I can't.
It was.
What was it?
We were playing Pokemon, some Pokemon, and you were just. I was just like, I can't figure out what's super effective against what, and you're like, I can. I was like,
I can.
and then I was just like, well, I know what shit does what. I can fucking do chemistry, but I can't remember names. And you're like, well, I can. And I was like, of course you can. That's why you dropped out of high school. And you're like, fuck you. I can't tell you shit about math, but I can name you 131 Pokemon.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Important skills.
And then it
That's
came
so
to when you're doing a job application, you're just like, I see you don't have a GED. Yeah, but you see this gym badge though?
Yeah. You see this? That's Brock right there. Oh, you see that? That's Gardena.
It's all shiny.
Come on now.
Got a container? I can let you hold them if you want.
Yeah, you can take a look. We ain't touching them. Clean these. It's blood, sweat, and tears went into this shit. What you talking about?
For real.
You think I'm not good enough for the job? Fuck it. What are you talking about? I'm about to reel in some shit. You ready for this?
Are you afraid of
fish you've ever seen.
ocean? I feel like I remember
Absolutely.
that. Yeah. I
I don't mess.
I think I remember you streaming Subnautica because you feared the ocean.
Ooh. What a choice.
Crazy, because scariest game I've ever played by far.
And
is
you
Below
don't
Zero.
stream shit.
Subnautica Below Zero. And honestly, one of the greatest games I've ever played.
Wow.
I'd say Subnautica's top 5 all time for me.
That's awesome.
That makes sense.
You guys like seafood?
No, I don't.
That shit is disgusting. Vile.
You don't eat lobster?
Nah, I don't. Anything that swims or comes from the water, I don't fuck with.
Fucking
Word.
crab and lobster are annoying to eat anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of a battle. Plus, them's is bugs.
It's
Just
so
like
barbaric. You gotta
bugs.
fucking rip them open and shit. Like,
Mhm.
damn it, I'm out of bait again.
Some people just like to eat it like that. People like to eat the ribs. Just getting all
Yeah.
messy and shit. Just,
Yeah. People like that. People do like that.
and then they're
Speaking
all
of that-
like messy and saucy. And you're like, you want some? And you're like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, like, I'm good on that shit. The fucking lips are all, they look like a fucking mess.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty, bro. Bro, I actually, a few weeks ago, was at Applebee's and they were doing this, all you can eat thing. And they had riblets and chicken tenders and fries. And it was like $11 or something.
All you can eat?
Yeah, it was insane. And I started with the riblets, and here I am thinking, I'm like, oh, riblets are like boneless fucking ribs.
That's what I thought when I got it.
So I took a big old fucking whomp, damn near cracked my fucking tooth, dude. And also I'm sitting there and I'm like, I didn't want to get messy. But then I once they're on my plate, brother, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was in that motherfucker, bro.
Did you do what I did where it's like you eat, you chew the meat and then you find the bone and then you go like,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
I did too.
I got so fed up with that shit that I grabbed my fork and knife and I just started scraping the meat off the bones. And
Right
I was
on,
just
yeah.
forking it. I was pissed.
Forking it.
I was forking that mug. I was so mad that like it had bones in it. So then I got fucking 5 plates of tenders.
I was annoyed too, and it's like just the right amount to be like, man, I don't feel like I ate anything off of this thing.
Yeah, it really isn't. Did you get the Applebee's riblets?
Yeah.
The boneless? So you did the all you can eat shit?
No, this was like 2 years ago or something, but I remember it because it was the only time I ever got it, and I did the.
Yeah, dude. It's like little discs that you're spitting out too.
Right.
Yeah, it's just fucking barely on there, so you can. It's little fuckers just trying to ruin
It's
your day.
so annoying, and it's like I'm not like I don't complain too much when it comes to food, but like fuck me, I hate that shit. I hate when there's an extra step. I just want to put food in my mouth and swallow it with barely chewing. You know, like
Oh.
Riblet,
Well, I
more
got
like
it,
rib. Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
What
like-
do you think about like sunflower seeds then?
oh
It's like
my
a whole
god,
process.
that is a huge thing at the dealership, man.
Oh, I bet.
Everyone is just eating these sunflower seeds, and they're so good. There's this Taco Bell one that everyone's getting,
Yeah. Ooh,
What
and it's
the fuck?
really good.
Is
Yeah,
that
it's-
the big?
Yeah, it's Bigs. It's Bigs. You gotta get some. But I don't see. I'm kind of a bitch when it comes to this shit. You know what I do? I just put a whole handful in my mouth and suck on it for like 10 seconds and spit it all out.
All of it, no cracking.
Nah, dude, I can't do the sunflower thing. I don't know how to do it in my mouth.
So you
That's
don't?
fair.
Do you? Okay. Do you like the process of like eating anything? Like,
If I can't just fucking eat it, then I don't want it.
because like for example, the idea of boba, I hate it because I don't
yeah.
want to. I don't want to be fucking chewing on something while I'm drinking something.
While you're drinking it.
Yeah, I'm trying to drink it, not eat it. You know?
Exactly. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Now I got to spend like a couple seconds just going hum instead
Yeah,
of
I
just
hate that shit.
drinking something.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking awful. And what is this shit that I just caught?
But I've said many times in the pod, but I'll say it to you. Eating annoys me.
Eating annoys you?
I hate that I have to eat all the time.
Actually, I can kind of understand that because if I could only get one wish from a genie, it would never
Right.
be able to never sleep, just never sleep,
Really?
and not feel the effects of being tired, just never sleep.
Wow. I mean, that's goated because you would have so much more time in your life.
That's exactly what you sleep for over a third of your fucking life
Yeah.
on average. Like if I could just stay up and just do whatever the fuck, even if I'm just laying in bed, just fucking.
Sure.
I wouldn't even need a bed, bro. If I could never feel like the effects of sleepiness, it'd be incredible.
I feel like I wouldn't want that because I use sleeping a lot to fast forward time.
Yeah, it's like fast traveling.
Yeah, it is. And I thought about like, what if I didn't eat all the time? I was like, well, I feel like there would be some foods I miss that like I
Yeah,
probably
sure.
can't have anymore.
Yeah. I will tell you this right now. If there's one thing, I guess the sleeping thing too, but if I could change the way that like I wish I couldn't taste food. You want to know why?
Wow.
Maybe-
So you can
maybe
eat
crazy.
healthy?
So I could eat healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I would eat healthy. If I couldn't taste food, I'd be so healthy.
Oh my
like-
god, totally.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
I get-
fucking like how I
get it.
felt a couple months ago, where I was just like, man, I should eat healthier. And the cat's just like, well, we can eat some oatmeal for breakfast instead of cereal. And I'm like, okay. And then I had the oatmeal, and like, this
Shit
sucks.
sucks.
I want my
Life is
tricks,
cool.
dude.
I remember a few years back, I was going through some like heart issues, and I was like,
Oh wow.
I couldn't drink like Red Bull and stuff because it was like making me
Ooh,
like
yeah.
have palpitations, and so I was just drinking. I think it was just too many energy drinks, and after I cut them
Mhm.
out for like a few months, I felt fine, but I was having like palpitations and like I'd have like this crazy like chest pain in my heart. I thought I was gonna die, so I completely changed my diet. I'm like no chips, nothing. I was eating small portions of everything. Like I was just going crazy, and then I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I just remember that I was like trying to eat healthy and I was eating stuff I didn't like. And then, there's one time I cherry tomatoes in my salad. I took a bite of a cherry tomato and I was like, this is fucking disgusting. And I remember it was like one of those pivotal moments that I was like, nope, I'm going back to like hot Cheetos and dog shit.
Word. I mean, that's fair. There's always one of those moments where you snap. I had like a similar health kind of moment where like I had like a lot of pain in my chest, similar like palpitations, whatnot. I had like a heart monitor I wore for like a month.
Oh wow.
Really?
Like I could take it off like to shower or whatever, but then it had to go like right back on.
Right.
And they were like at the end of it, they're like, yeah, you have like this weird thing where like sometimes your heart like basically just stops beating for like a second, but then
Yeah,
it goes
it's
right back
happened
to
to me.
it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. They're like, but it's cool. Like, I mean, it's not what normally happens, but it's only
Right.
like 5% deadly.
Yeah, it's like that's fucking scary.
So your heart really go like.
Pretty much, yeah. But
That's
then,
just scary.
yeah, that was about the time I started eating vegan as well.
Yeah,
like,
you
as
see,
much as I
and
could.
it's such a scare factor. Like if you've never had it, you don't really know. But when you do, your entire mind is just like, I need to start eating healthy. I'm gonna eat fucking salads. I'm gonna eat grass out of the fucking lawn. Dude. I'm gonna start grazing like a fucking cow.
I always
So
have
scary.
a constant battle between be healthy and be comfortable. Because there's
Yeah.
there's a lot of times that I want to be. I see my my tummy get bigger, and I'm like, oh man, this sucks. But then I'm just like, yeah, but I kind of want to eat what I want.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's like I went to a dietitian when all this stuff was first happening, and she was like, or whatever the hell they call it, I had a primary care, and she was like,
She's like, you're dying.
she asked me, she just asked me, was like, so like, what is the first thing? She was like, what are you eating? Like, what is your dinners? And I was just
Beer,
like, naming off,
vodka.
dude, and I was just naming off everything that like I consume and like eat.
2 Newports.
And she was like, okay, so
Hot
honestly,
Pocket.
it seems like this is a dietary issue and you need to change what you're doing. And that's what like kind of got me to think about all this stuff more intensely.
Yeah.
And fucking after a few months, I was like, I'm sick of this shit. Oh, I almost fucking fist fought my fucking thing, because at the time, like, I was really into mac and cheese, and I was like, dude, she was telling me, she was like, I would stay away. Yeah, she was like, I would stay away from mac and cheese, and I was like, you fucking want
My
me to
love.
do what?
My love.
You want me to do fucking what?
And then
Blasphemy.
you try to bargain with her, being like, so is like Velveeta okay? All
Yeah,
mac
like, what
and
about-
cheese.
What about shells and cheese?
What about the liquid gold?
What about, is there any like vegan options for mac and cheese? Please,
I really
I'll eat
wish.
synthetic shit.
I really wish you could just survive off of drinking stuff.
I mean, you technically
Yeah.
can. Like, isn't the keto diet you like drinking like fruit drinks or whatever? You can definitely do that.
Smoothies?
You definitely
We've
can.
talked about it a bit on the pod too. There's like meal replacements or
Yeah,
meal
yeah.
supplements that are like vitamins, electrolytes, protein, carbs.
I
fats,
want to
all in one.
live in the Wall-E future where everything is a shake.
That'd be
Yeah.
kinda
I mean, I don't think they were that far off in that sort of prediction,
This is just the food pod. I feel like we always talk about food on this pod.
cool.
Yeah, we love food.
It's just the
fucking
most
Wall-E.
universal thing to
we
talk
don't
about.
even love food. We have gripes with food.
Like, can I
We're
get a
all
double quarter-
fucked with food.
Can I get a large fried double quarter pounder shake, please?
Oh fuck! Here's
crap.
here's your double quarter pounder shake. Here's also your medical bill for later.
Yeah, dude. You got a fire, dude.
But I'm not on the hospital yet. You will be. Here you go. Mage, when's the last time you've been with somebody?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Are you with somebody?
No.
Are they in the room with
When's
us?
the last time you've been with somebody?
Are they in the room with us? When's the last? It's been a while. I can't lie.
What would be the inaugural first date to like instantly win you over?
Like if she took me out.
Sure.
Or if it just happened by chance?
Yeah, like
That happened by chance.
what
Like we
what's the
met.
whole scenario of being like, all right, if you do all these things on a checklist, you win me over.
Well, huh. Shit. I would really like someone to just take care of me. No, I don't even. Ah, fuck! I went broke, didn't I? Son of a shit! I lost more than I gained, boys.
Ah,
Damn.
A checklist. I would say first, the real shit though. First thing I would say is care about me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe lick it once or twice a day.
But this is a date. This is a date.
Oh shit. Oh, this is a date.
Yeah, inaugural first date to win you
Okay, like-
over, not lifetime. Once, twice a day.
Oh,
look at once or twice.
sorry. I was just. Yeah, I wasn't thinking
Listen,
right.
I need to know if you're committed or not.
No, okay. This is like first date. We go out somewhere type shit.
Yes.
Okay.
She takes care of
right.
me and she's got to lick it.
I'm thinking I stay at her place 3 to 6 months. She's on it like every
Oh,
3 days.
You got to fit into your schedule. I got a daily planner.
If you can't do these things tonight, I don't fucking want you.
I don't give a fuck if you're working late.
You're working late? Oh, so you don't have time for me? Yeah, you're done.
You got a fucking due date, bitch. You got a due date.
There's things that got to be done by the end of the month, and I need a grand total. I need to
I
tally it
want
all
these
up.
on my desk by the end of the month.
First date, shit. Just take me to like, I guess we could plan together, but like Texas Roadhouse or something. And then
All right.
if she's into the same music that I'm into, that's a huge turn on and bonus. That's like incredible, because there's been some people that I've hung out with that I just we completely clash on everything. And I know you're not supposed to have everything. You can't be the same, because then there's nothing different about you, you know? But definitely a big one is the same music, because I can't stand when I'm like in a certain vibe with my music and I have to listen to other people's music that doesn't even reflect anything that I want to feel, and that shit pisses me off.
Fair, yeah.
So music is a huge thing for me. That's like, I'd say numero uno is music.
Numero.
And if she can cook, and that's not even like just, oh, she's a woman, she has to cook. No, but
This
if she
is a
can
date
cook,
thing still.
shit. I'm sorry.
No, it's like these are things that you could find out on a first date.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
you talk about music, you talk about hobby.
But okay. Fuck, dude. I'm in love with somebody I don't even know yet. Dude, fuck.
They're just like, what's your first date? And you're like, well, she has to be 8'5". She has to be. She has to have curly hair all the way to her toes. She has to have.
Oh yeah, that's one too.
All
Win
the
me
way
over
to the
with black
toes?
hair.
Oh, okay.
Win me over with black hair and tattoos, and my music, and it's it's over. I'm locked in.
Fucking evidence,
I'll never
this
need-
girl.
Yeah. The
I'm
date
not
could
good.
be to Applebee's and he's there.
Oh, it doesn't matter where we could go to fucking Taco Bell for
Yeah.
all I care. Oh, we could go to fucking
Yeah.
Taco Bell for all I care. She got black hair, tattoos, and fucking ice on me.
Funnel back in.
Does she fuck with me? Your Honor. Does she fuck with me?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Your Honor, you don't understand. She paid for the tab.
If she bought me a cheesy gordita crunch and I fell in love,
What's guilty about that?
She
Yeah,
used her
man,
fire tier rewards on me, Your Honor.
holy shit, 26 clicks. Oh!
My lady's only 26 clicks away.
Oh, man, that was a lot of clicks. Dude, just a 23 and a 16. This better be the best fucking fish I've ever seen. What the fuck is that?
Ooh.
A
That's
wolffish.
So I guess stamp it in. First date. Give me food. Look hot. The end.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I ain't gonna lie, though. That's just... I have to admit, I'm a sucker for Taco Bell.
Yes. Another one.
So I will say, I've said this, I got shit on at the dealership for this many times. Taco Bell is my number one go-to. It doesn't matter what restaurant. It could be the fanciest restaurant. We go to fucking Cheesecake Factory. Still rather have Taco Bell.
No, I'm with that.
I love Hispanic food. And don't get me wrong, ain't nothing better than a chicken enchilada, like a real authentic. But a fucking Taco Bell, dude? Ooh. You got me right. That's right at my fucking house.
Hell
Dude, you are
yeah.
making me so hungry for Taco Bell right
I'm
now.
sorry, but like, dude, Taco Bell does sound good.
I'm not
Yeah,
for Del
it's so
Taco.
consistent.
Never had it. We don't have it up here.
Nah,
Yeah, it's so regional. It's so weird. Like, we have some friends from Michigan initially, and they're like, yeah, it would be like a drive an hour, to another state or like to another part of the state to visit Del Taco. It would be like a journey.
They just got good deals. Deals and cheap.
You guys are in both in California?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
down south.
Tell me, what is the most like tourist thing that people say when they go to California? What's something that they always do?
Well, I think
Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. If this is what you're thinking of, I'm gonna say this. I've never had In-N-Out, and I really want to try it.
Well, I was gonna say since we're uh somewhat near Coachella and we have all those people that do that, there's a
Mm.
lot of people that come here not knowing how fucking hot it is, and they're like,
Totally.
they for example, there was a time that we saw um like shitty cars with a bunch of girls in it like stop by the side of the highway to take pictures of the billboards being like, look at that, we're at Coachella. And then when they got back in their car or something, it overheated.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They
Yeah.
just didn't account for it, and they're like, fuck.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's like when they hold the festival too. It's like April, and it's already warming up. Like
shit.
it's already 90s, 100-degree days. I think it was this past year.
All outdoors.
Yeah,
Is that something you guys hear a lot though? Is in and out?
I was gonna say like you are no lie, definitely like absolutely right. That is what a lot of people are like. Oh my god, associate with California too. But there's a lot of them throughout the states now too.
It's overrated.
Like
There's one in
yeah,
Boise, which is closer, but who
Uh,
the fuck am I going to Boise? Who the fuck goes to Boise? That's the most mid shit ever. Fucking Idaho.
what's nice is that they are consistent and they're fast,
Mhm.
and that they like will give you like a 4x4 with fucking 4 patties and 4 lettuce and 4 tomatoes. You know, like they'll just fucking
Yeah.
make your order big
It's,
as fuck if you wanted to.
It's like somebody described it as like it's people are like, oh, it's not really that good. And it was like, well, I think people really like it because it's less of a liking for the food and more for the culture, for being like it being really fast. The lines are always really long. It's a Cali only thing, and the secret menu is appealing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like where and the menu's small, so it's
Right.
it's more
It's
going
simple.
for like the atmosphere and saying, oh, I got In and Out, instead of being like, oh, fuck In and Out, because like there's no small, medium, large sodas. That's lame. To me the shakes are too fucking thick. And yeah, it's kind of, and the fries are like, I don't know, you like potato? It tastes just like a
Right.
potato.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they really don't have any specialty to them other than
Animal
you could
style?
argue their sauce, yeah, and the way they do animal style things, but like it's like anyone will do some version of that anywhere in America.
What
Can I ask
No, go ahead.
crazy question? What the fuck does animal style mean other than the sauce on it?
That's it.
With
It's
cheese, I think, like melted sometimes.
like a barbaric thing. You get messy or something.
No,
You're an
it's
animal?
it's really just the sauce.
So they put sauce on it, and they're like,
It's gonna get
animal
messy.
style.
You fucking
Yeah.
animal.
yeah, like ribs or something.
It's probably just like since the 4x4 or something like that is kind of more of like a behind the counter type of term. I think animal
Okay.
style is more like a behind the counter term, being like, oh, you want some drizzle on it? Okay, and then you go behind the thing. It's like, yeah, Johnny, they want a 4-link logs on an animal style riverboat.
Right.
For sure.
I want that Lincoln Log fucking burger, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, lay a log on my burger plate. Have you seen people are going crazy with the tagline at like, what is it? Jersey Mike's, where they're like, oh, you can get it Mike's way. And people are like, yeah, let Mike have his way with my sandwich.
I
Tell him there's really no safe word.
Mike can do whatever he wants to my Sammy.
Sammy Kablam.
Assume his last name is Hawk, right?
You know it. Jersey Mike Hawk.
What was I gonna say?
Jersey Mike Hawk.
I think we've realized with a new opening of them right next to an In-N-Out that Raising Cane's is basically just the chicken version of an In-N-Out.
Oh my
They
god.
are-
The culture.
They're
culture there.
stealing business from the In-N-Out right there.
Can I just say this? Raising Cane's is the most mid chicken shit I've ever had.
Okay,
I think
I'm gonna.
that's what general consensus is.
I'm
But
gonna
there's a
argue.
surprising cult like following.
I'm gonna argue it's the best blended version that I've had, where it's crunchy and country, to where it's you get like a KFC crunch or like more of a golden crispy crunch and also get like authentic chicken, quote unquote. I feel like they
Right.
made the blend of that probably better than anyone else. But Jesus
Goodness
Christ,
fucking! What
My
the
bad.
fuck is that shit?
it's a whale!
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Help!
Holy shit!
But
Fucking
yeah,
suck
it-
that right in your
I
bag.
don't care for country style really. I like the texture of a crunchy, even if it's not authentic chicken. So I
Yeah.
totally understand that. The bread's good. The
Yeah.
fries kind of whatever.
Cool.
And yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I think
a
you're
it's a little
skipping out on
expensive.
the sauce though. Like
I
a
don't-
big part of why people like their chicken is the sauce.
I
You don't
eat
like
it
it.
with it though.
People would say you're gnarly because
That
a
is,
lot of people say the chicken is the blandest
It is.
like
It
chicken
is.
out there.
Like so, like I was so was it Seattle or is it fucking Portland? A couple years back, we went somewhere, one of the two fucking shitholes, and we yeah, the Raising Canes, and it was the longest line of all fucking time.
Oh, they
And
know it.
I got
Absolutely.
a chicken sandwich and fries, and I'm like, dude, I can't wait to try this shit. And I took a couple bites, and I'm like, it's kind of mid, like, better. Like honestly, the Burger King chicken sandwich was better.
Damn.
Yeah,
But I mean,
I'm not
it's
gonna
like
lie.
In-N-Out. In-N-Out definitely would have more quality. Maybe some people will get mad. Will have more quality than Raising Cane's in terms of the burgers, like having the outer rim of the buns always be crunchy and shit.
Yeah,
But you know, at the end of the day, they're all food. It's none of them's gonna be like, oh my god, gourmet, 5 stars. sitting
yeah.
down.
I mean, you're definitely right about that. But kind of off topic, but the same thing. Up here in Spokane, we have Chick-fil-A, and we have
Mhm.
Houston Hot Chicken.
Mhm.
And
Do you
now, very soon, we're getting Raising Canes in the same area. Within one block, there's fucking
That's
5 chicken
awful.
places. And guess what they're calling it now?
Chicken
Alley.
Lane. Okay.
They're calling it Chicken Alley.
Nice.
Yeah, they're calling it Chicken Alley.
What else
There's
would you call
fucking
it?
5 chicken spots in the
That's
same
great.
fucking place. But everyone's like that I know is like, it's like, I can't wait for Raising Canes, and I'm like, bro, that shit is fucking. You all haven't tried that shit? It's fucking mid.
It's good for
And
us
you-
though,
you-
because
you
the
know what I
closest
hate?
one was like in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, a lot
might
of
be the
people-
hottest take ever, but Chick-fil-A is so fucking overrated.
I don't like it either. It's fine.
It's so overrated.
It's fine.
It's chicken, but it's overrated.
It's
Yeah, I
fine.
think it's pretty bad, some of it. But
Fucking sawfish.
most of my experience is working next door to them in a food court, and like one time they gave me sandwiches after work for free that didn't sell, you know.
Okay.
And so like my experience is cold ass sandwiches, really. But
Yeah.
It's
You know one
fine.
thing that
Not that
Chick-fil-A
crazy.
has over every single thing that I like, on God, Chick-fil-A sauce is fucking amazing.
No Chick-fil-A sauce?
Chick-fil-A sauce is incredible. Like, I'd be buying that shit at Walmart when I go to the grocery store. Dude,
Oh, there you
it's
go. Yeah,
so
right, they
fucking
sell
good.
that.
Bro, I'm a basic bitch. I see these sauces and I'm like, that's a weird color. Ew. I don't taste
No
it.
way, bro.
You're the guy that gets like a plain burger, no cheese,
Yeah, I'm a basic bitch. I have baby
Wait.
taste buds I always said I have.
no sauce, nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. If that sauce ain't barbecue or ketchup, I don't want it.
No. You are a psychopath. What?
It's
I'm actually
true.
like in shock.
It's true. Like chicken sandwiches is just chicken and mayo. Burgers are just ketchup, cheese, and burger. And then my dipping
No.
sauce is always barbecue or ketchup.
Tell me this. So you're with a couple friends, and you go to I don't know, well, you're going to Applebee's, and you want a burger. You're getting a burger, right?
Mm-hmm.
The burger comes with tomato, lettuce, onion, pickle, whatever the fuck else is on a normal burger. What are you taking off?
All of it.
You motherfucker.
I told you burger, cheese, ketchup.
What?
Yeah.
Unbelievable, bro.
Bacon,
Not even mayo on the burger. Bacon, maybe?
Well, that depends on who makes the burger. Like, if I get a Baconator, the mayo can stay. But sometimes the mayo is just, like, contrasting.
Hmm.
Oh, Yeah, that's a little
Interesting.
picky.
I mean, everyone's fucking. Yeah, that's very. That's not a little. That's very big. But you know what? Everyone's taste buds are different, so I understand.
I
Facts,
just
yeah.
I don't know. I don't have this palate to be like gourmet. Oh, salads. Ooh, yes. Oh, give me the linguine fettuccine, please. I'm more just like, give me some spaghetti. Meat will be fine, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I understand it.
Gets the job done.
I have a weird thing. Earlier, I don't know if you caught it, but I don't like tomatoes. But on a burger, I will eat tomatoes.
I
There
can't.
you go. They're such a like polarizing vegetable, and it's weird how people will eat them in one context or not, or like
Yeah.
ketchup and not like the vegetable.
So
You know what
fruit.
you know what I fucking hate is ketchup.
Yeah,
I hate
never
I've heard
liked it.
people
I
that
don't like ketchup. You know why? Because ketchup is the easiest cover up for shit food, and it's whenever I eat ketchup,
Yeah.
whenever I eat ketchup, I'm like, this is just shit food, isn't it? Like this is just shitty food. Like it's fucking mid. It's
Yeah.
ass. And
But
it
I think
really
ketchup.
doesn't
I think
taste that
bland ass fries, meatloaf.
good.
Fucking
Yeah.
weirdos who put it on eggs.
that's okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're a weirdo.
Well, I mean, I don't prefer it, but I mean, like, I've had it, and I'm like, okay, I get it.
You know, the people that deserve to be punched in their fucking nostrils, the people that deserve to get punched in their fucking little schnauzer. You know who they are. You know who they are.
Who they?
People that put ketchup on mac and cheese. I will fucking punch.
Oh!
Ow,
Oh,
dude.
get this man.
I swear to God, my friend's girlfriend did
They're
this
trying to
shit.
make it
We went to this really nice fucking place, and she got mac and cheese. And I swear to God, I clenched my fist under the table, and I was about to fucking Superman punch her across the fucking table. I swear to God, bro. But then I realized I'm like, you know what? It smells like rotten shit, but to each their own. It
Yeah.
stinks. It stinks like
Different
shit
country.
when like cheese and ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ew.
Ugh.
That sounds so weird. Sorry for
Cheese
anyone
and-
who was trying to eat during this pod. Just
Hey, anyone out there? I'll fucking 1v1 you. Real life if you eat fucking mac and cheese with fucking ketchup. Fucking sicko.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
I had
no,
something in my head and I lost
I
it.
actually forgot about that one, and that is like a dialogue.
It's weird because there's
Combo.
so many people that do
Oh.
that shit.
So I want to explain myself on why I put nothing a little bit on the burger and for other things. Just a little bit.
Fair. No? You have the floor.
It's so it sidetracks me from everything else on the food. Like if there's even like lettuce in a taco, that's all I'm tasting.
What?
That's all
You're
I
like-
can taste is the
It
lettuce in the
dominates.
taco.
Fuck, I got no bait. You're like internalizing the like the lettuce or something? Like you're like, why is there lettuce on this?
Well, so like for example, there's been times that I say no lettuce and they give me lettuce and I'm like, oh fuck, and I'll be like, it's okay, I can eat it, and like the whole time I'm eating it, it's just lettuce, lettuce. Even if it's not that much, it's all I'm tasting. Like not even the tortilla or
Yeah.
anything else. It's just lettuce. Same
that's
thing goes for
reasonable.
other stuff. It's even when there's like bin tomatoes on the burger or something like that, and I take it off, I can still taste that residue. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's tainted. It's tainted. It's ruined.
You know what? You know what? I'm with you on a few things. It's olives, mushrooms. Yeah. Oof.
That's my kryptonite
those
food.
Those are very potent, like
They're
picky people
fucking
food.
gross, dude.
They're like the only food I have to force with milk. I can't. The texture
Wow.
is terrible.
Dude, I am so with you on that. Like
It's too chewy. Why is it chewy?
Those are like my favorite.
it's so great. Wait, you like mushrooms?
Specifically, both of those two
He's
foods,
vegan. though.
olives and mushrooms, are like my
Yeah.
favorite. But yeah, no, like the thing is,
Looking at you a little differently now.
I love pretty much any fruit or vegetable or plant, like the actual flavor of it. Like put a little salt and olive oil on it. Like I appreciate it because I think it tastes good, and I get a lot of people don't like how they taste, but my taste have grown. Like I used to fucking vomit if I tasted broccoli in my mouth when I was a kid, but
Okay, that's understandable.
Now
When
it's
you're
like
younger, yeah.
something I eat all the time. Broccoli is like something I eat daily.
You know what really, really, really is so good? green beans, dude.
Well, which ones?
Yeah, you have me there.
God, I love green beans.
Which
I love it
ones?
boiled. I love it
Fucking
boiled. I love it
green
baked.
beans, the vegetable.
Well,
Which
What do
ones?
you
The ones
mean?
that are
Like-
green. The green one.
no, listen, because I have the ones that are in the can, and those are completely different.
Well, we're not talking about canned green beans. We're talking
Hey.
about green beans.
Hey,
Well,
there ain't
see,
nothing
man,
wrong. There
they're
ain't
not
nothing wrong
bad.
with green.
I like
Canned
those
green
too.
beans fucking bang, bro. I'll
Yeah,
fucking eat
they're
them.
the
Fucking can of
soft
them
little
myself.
cylinder
Boil 'em up.
logs.
I
Mhm.
love that shit in chili.
Yeah, dude.
What?
I'll fuck a green bean up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in any of my foods. I'll eat it on a goddamn burger. That'd be kind of crazy. But you know
What?
what? That does sound kind of good.
That sounds good. Some
Like a
jalapenos
fucking-
and green beans.
You guys lost me.
That does sound good, dude.
You guys lost me now.
Hey, you know what? One of these days we'll hang out and I'll fucking cook us some green bean burger.
You're gonna cook, huh?
Yeah, I can cook.
What? Since when?
Nice.
Yeah, I've been learning. Nah, I'm not a cook, but like I've been learning.
I know what time.
Hey,
I know what timer
you know
to
what?
put on.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I've been making my own dinners for the last like 8-9 months.
Good shit.
But there's still a lot of frozen shit in there. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm throwing a pizza and I'm cooking
Hell yeah.
tonight. But I've been eating a lot of spaghetti, but I don't like normal spaghetti noodles. I get the penne pasta.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Little shredded Parmesan off the block on top. Little
All
fucking
Off
fancy.
the block?
yeah, off the
Wow.
block. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Dang.
That's how you
It's a
know
little
you got
bit-
money.
Nah,
Fucking
it's
dealership paying well.
no, it's not like that. But I've been trying to like impress myself so that
That's
in
cool.
the, in the future, if I ever got a little shoddy, be like, hey, you want Parmesan off the block? You know what I'm saying?
It's just something I do here from time
yeah,
to time.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a while now, shoddy. You know what I'm saying?
you do a little twirl with the shredder, and you're like, "Tell me when to stop."
It's like Olive Garden. Tell me when to stop, girl. 'Cause I can't stop. My heart's beating right now.
Just give me the whole block.
You want the whole block? Well, damn, you paying for that shit?
You don't even shred it. You just drop it.
Right in there. You want the whole block? Okay.
Give me the block.
Are you gonna cash at me for this? Because you're not getting the whole block.
I used to be called spoiled a lot by Isaiah. All throughout school.
You talking about Blazer Blastar?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
He used to call me spoiled all the time because his parents are teachers and he has to work for what he gets, and he's worked hard.
Yeah.
But like he was just like, your grandparents always give you what you want. I'm like, no, they don't. And then like thinking about things that they've done in the past, I got like Sonic and the Secret Rings on the Wii for Easter. Like that's strange for an Easter gift.
Yeah, they just like, hey, give him a gift. What does he like? Games? Let's go.
We like games,
Sonic-
but sometimes
Sonic
they're shitty with their
cool.
gifts too. Like there was a time, I still give her. Well, she's fucked up twice actually for gift giving, and one of them was for me, and one of them was for my brother. And it, for my brother, she was trying to find out what he likes for Christmas, and it was she gave. He opened it up and he sees it's just a fucking bag of trail mix for Christmas. And she still gets shit for that, being like, that's what he said he liked. He likes trail mix, so I got him trail mix.
Like that's such a almost like kind of heartwarming at the same time, She at least remembered
Yeah.
But it's
trail mix.
for fucking Christmas stuff.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
All wrapped up and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm getting fucking trail mix for Christmas, I'm scrapping with whoever fucking bought me that shit.
There was another time too where she was hyping it up for me. She was like, I got you something. And I was like, really? What'd you get? And she's like, well, come with me. And I went with her, and then she said, close your eyes and put your hands out. And I'm like, okay. And then she just gives me a pack of gum. What the fuck? And she's like all excited, like, you like it?
Thanks for the fucking. Thanks for the gum.
Thanks for
This is how it feels to chew 5 gum. This is how it feels to chew 5 gum, huh?
It's
Fucking wonderful.
it's fucking stupid.
It reminds me of a time, I think it was for my birthday. Maybe I was like 11 or 12, and I had like a family friend text like, "What would you want for your birthday?" And I was like, "I don't know." And maybe I was like trying to be a smart ass. I was like, "I want a pack of lime Jello and a nickel." Just
What?
like I was like, fucking. I don't think like I didn't think they were gonna get me anything anyway. I was like,
Put that shit
fucking,
on a shirt.
I was like,
Pack of
"No,
lime yellow and a nickel.
I'm not even gonna remember this, you know." I just sent it off and then they showed up on my birthday and gave me those two things.
That's the
What the
fall,
fuck?
That's a fucking
Like a
Fallout
si-
currency. I swear.
A single pack of lime Jello.
You
And a
got
nickel.
you fucking bartering.
Yeah, I could have asked for anything. I got it. Didn't have to give anything.
Pack of
You
lime
said-
jello and a nickel. Yeah, that's kind of iconic. Like I'd remember that for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah.
Did you guys as a family or whoever ever just they'd be like, oh, I want you to write a Christmas list and tell me like what you want, you know?
No, but I did
Or
write
we
to
get it for
Santa.
Santa. Yeah, no, like they'd be like, I want you to write me a Christmas list of all the things you want, put it in your top drawer of your dresser, and Santa will
And
get
Santa
what he
will
can.
fucking steal it.
Santa will get what he can. Shit, I'm out of
Yeah.
date again. So
Santa was
yeah,
such a weird charade.
when I was younger, my Christmas lists were very unreasonable.
I want a bouncy castle that I can live in.
Oh, dude, you cannot give a kid creative freedom to write a fucking Santa list.
I want my
because
imaginary friend to be real.
I was writing the most ridiculous shit ever. Like I want a fucking Mustang and a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, so I want an Xbox to myself. I want this TV. Like I was going, I was exposed to the internet. So when I was so young, so I just like search things that I thought were cool, and I'm like, I want that. Yeah, that's cool. Fucking I want a cooler. I want a cooler to put all my soda in. Like stupid shit like that. And you know what's funny is Santa never got me what I wanted.
Yeah, what a fucking bitch.
Santa got me Legos and shit. The fuck, dude?
What a nerd.
You guys remember Moon Sand?
That's
Yes,
the only time I've been scammed on TV.
You're
Oh
shitting me.
yeah. You
Yeah,
always do it on
It's the only product I ever bought that I saw on TV that I saw it and I'm like, Mom, we need to get this. Mom, I want moon sand. And then we got it. And I remember even as a kid, I'm like, it's just sand.
Dude. I actually really remember childhood. Actually, it just fucking brought me back. Holy fuck, I want to cry a little bit. My parents had gotten us this like gift that had me and my brother's name on it, and it was like, this is for both of you. You relax, don't fucking dig at it at once. We fucking tore that shit open like it was a shark in the fucking water.
Nintendo
Like, ripped the goddamn
64!
cardboard. It was fucking moon sand, dude. I remember we were so hyped.
Oh, let's go.
Aw.
We played with that shit that night, and so fucking ass, dude.
Yeah, immediately.
It was
Like,
so
yeah,
bad.
this was a one day.
It's just like not enough sand and it's sand.
And you know what happened is we had a fucking fold out Spider-Man, like a little little kid chair, a Spider-Man set.
Yeah, right.
That shit got fucking everywhere, dude. That's what happened. That shit got fucking everywhere in the carpet.
Oh my fucking god.
And you know what's crazy is that night for Christmas that Santa got us that moon sand was the last time that we were allowed
Santa
to
got
have it.
me anything.
That was the last time we were allowed to have moon sand in the house.
Damn.
Yep.
Santa, you feel like Santa would have known that.
Yeah, he probably should have.
Santa's bad.
Santa's a son of a bitch.
Ah.
You ever have
That's
like
funny.
that one person in your family or that you know is that's just like really bad at gift giving, or like they try and they just can't get it right?
Yeah.
That's my uncle. He's really like, there's been multiple occasions where he's just like, oh, you tried and you had the right idea, but you didn't do it right. And it like the first one I could think of is I mentioned like, oh, it would be cool to like, no, it happened like 4 times. And it was one, I was like, man, it would be cool to learn, like to do drums. That would be cool.
Oh yeah.
But I just said that on a whim, and then he got me like this electronic drum thing, and I was like, oh, cool. And then I tried it for like a day and then never touched it again.
Yeah.
And then the same thing happened for guitar. I was like, it'd be cool to learn to play guitar, not learn guitar, play guitar. And then he got me like this like intricate rocksmith guitar thing game, and it was like it teaches you to play guitar, and it's like an actual guitar that connects to the thing. And I'm like, that's cool. And then I played it for a day and didn't touch it again. And
Nothing like.
and then he tried to get me a new monitor for my computer one day, and he was just like, I heard you wanted a monitor, so I got you this. And he got me like a whole ass TV, and I was like, I can't. He's like, bigger's better, right? And I was like, you don't. I'm like so close to this thing. It's
I
so
gotta break
big.
my neck because of the fucking mini map, dude.
Yeah,
It's so
some
big.
people don't get.
And
Tell you what.
then we had to return that, and then his last charade was like he learned that I like Funkos, so he just bought a fuck ton of Funkos on Amazon. He was just like, I saw how cheap they were, and I just started buying. So there's like Star Wars, superheroes. And so, well, I don't I don't know
Like
what some of
random
these
things
fucking
that you
people
don't
are.
actually get. Yeah.
Still kind of cool though.
It is kind of cool. They're just kind of in his room now. They're not with my shit. But like, he was
hey,
just buying all this stuff, and then there was like 2 wrestling ones, and I'm like, well, I don't have this one. He's like, yeah, I knew I'd get one. I knew I'd get one.
It's given oh wow, a banana. Thanks. That's what it's given.
avocado. Thanks.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing like getting your grandpa gives your brother Modern Warfare 3 for Christmas, and then your grandma gives you Modern Warfare 3 for Christmas when you have one Xbox. There's nothing like that.
No shot.
Yeah, bro. It's like the fuck, dude. It's split screen.
What do you want me
Nothing.
to do?
Nothing like getting 2 copies of MW3 and you're like, thank you. My brother got that, so we can play together.
What?
Nothing like that shit.
So now I won't lose it. Thank you.
Yeah, have an extra copy when this one blows out of the fucking 360. Yeah,
When
know
I
that.
rip it out the disc tray and snap it in half after you shoot
Yeah.
360 discos.
Oh,
We've
wow,
done
wow.
that. We've broken a CD before.
Oh fuck yeah, we have one of the greatest games of all time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
thought
went
that's
over
it.
there when I was young, and we played Sonic 06 on the
Good.
Xbox.
Oh
I'm gonna
my.
cut you
And
off
I-
real quick. Is that still uploaded?
Yeah,
Oh, perfect.
I've never deleted anything. Yeah, I went up there
How
and we
about
played that, and I I snapped it in half, and we
It was
also like
such a-
threw it like a frisbee outside.
I'm pretty sure you guys hit the fucking neighbor's car too, huh?
Yeah, and then
I thought it was pretty fun.
we threw it. Then we went to go retrieve it, and we're like, "Does it still work?" And then we put it in the disc tray, and it didn't work anymore. So we just decided to snap it.
Dude, I'll never forget that. I'm literally like dead asleep, and all the
Dead
lights are on, and Cody just fucking snapped that shit in half. It explodes like a fucking shrapnel grenade, dude. Dude, we still found pieces of that disc like years later when we were moving out. Like it was just everywhere, dude.
Oh my god.
It was fucking crazy.
God, there's so many good moments at that place. Just with
Oh yeah.
I've only visited like 3 times, or was it
Remember,
4 times? I remember Mario Party all the time. Do you remember Mario Party?
Yeah, do you remember John being there?
Oh my god! Fucking, I think was
Dude,
it
there's
like a
so many
video
times
you
that-
did where you showed me the video and you're like, look at your face, and you just see me look at John and I'm fucking pissed
You're like,
eating pizza.
You always gave him like the shit fucking mug
Bro, I
eyes.
was
dude.
pissed. I'm like young and I'm fucking hanging out with like my childhood friends.
Yeah.
And the time that I show up, this just other guy that's here takes my time away.
Dude, there's so many. Whenever he started talking in the background, he's looking at him like, fuck are you doing here?
Well, yeah, because this is my moment. I traveled
Yeah.
states to get here. Why are
to be,
you
to
here?
be fair, that was our fault because we literally were like, can John hang out with us?
Let's
That was
go
our
to
fault.
the lake.
You know our friend John.
But yeah, fucking, we had a great game of Mario Party 8 one day.
Mm.
That was an infinite time loop because
That
we
was
were
fucking insane.
we were gonna go. It was my day to leave, and
Oh my God,
we got to the airport late because your mom wanted to get
Had
a
to get
fucking
coffee.
coffee. She's like, I need my coffee. So she got her coffee, and I was late to my flight, so we had to go back home, and we played Mario Party 8, and we were in a scenario where where
I
we were
remember
playing
this, actually.
where we were on the Goomba map, and Mage is at the end of the map. It's like a one-way trip to get the star, and at the end of it, there was 2 spaces that launches you to the end of the map, or you get the star. So it was either 3 different scenarios that kept happening. No, 2 different scenarios that kept happening. He either landed on the space and went back to the start, or he got the star and I stole it. So either way,
Yeah.
he was not getting his star and he was really upset. So he kept
So
resetting the Wii.
I clicked the reset button on the Wii.
He
Like,
kept
save our progress.
he did this like 8 fucking times. He reset the fucking Wii and nothing changed. He either didn't get it or it's got
My
stolen.
Fucking house rules, baby.
He's like,
It's fucking house rules.
he would land on the space and he'd be like, nah. Reset that
You know,
bitch.
When I really do think about it, dude, back in the day, I was just always trying to find a way to cheat on anything.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
believe
really
it.
was.
Yeah, I remember you fucking having hacks
At
on
any
Minecraft, doing the fucking PvP maps, and me and Card being like, "Why? It's not fun." And you're like, "Yeah, I'm winning though." Having fucking aura and just not even pressing
Yeah,
a
like,
button and just killing
I'd, like,
fools.
I had Killor, and whenever like my hearts would drop below to a certain health, there's like a script that would pop the soup while I was running. It's like I could sprint and pop soup. And I just remember like using it. I never got banned, and I just I used it on every server. And I was just like, I'd get pissed off. We'd be like recording. I was such a shit fucking person to record with back
Yeah,
then.
you
But at the same time, it was kind of goated.
It was such a double-edged sword because you're such
Yeah.
good content, but fuck, you're terrible to get started.
Yeah, but I would like get upset, and in the background of some of the videos, you just hear like Sodi's still fucking playing the verses or whatever the hell we were playing.
Oh my
And
god!
I would
you
just, like,
wanna
in the
quit
background, you just-
so much.
I'd quit, and then you'd hear in the background like the tick of the Minecraft shit, like I'm just PvPing with cheat. Like I just,
I get so fucking upset with you because it would be me, Card, and you, but you like don't want to leave, so you just stick around and you're just fucking there. And like, well, if you're not here, you fucking leave, and you're like, I'm not leaving.
if I started this recording, I'm ending it with me and this motherfucker. Like
we
Oh,
were
shit.
we were never good with like setting any boundaries for anything. Even our
No,
first recording
no.
of being like, we're doing hardcore, and then I die, and then you and Card are like, can you come back?
yeah, it was like,
It's
we-
kind of
we can
boring
talk
now.
about it. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Like we'd just be like, all right, well, we're just gonna spot him in. That was an unlucky move. Like unlucky. The creeper dropped on him. That's unlucky. Yeah, just put him back in.
Yeah, you know, just a typical kid thing, being like, "Yeah, let's do it this way," and then it doesn't go your way. You're like, "Well,
No, it
I
didn't.
mean, you know, let's just like, that doesn't count. That one was good."
Or we do like sessions of like recording, like I don't know, whatever Minecraft thing it was at the time, but he knows who Isaiah is, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
went to school with us.
Yeah. Isaiah at the time was the nerd of games that we all
He
played.
still
but
is.
He still is. Yeah.
He'd would be like gaming or whatever, you know.
Oh
doing
my
sessions.
god!
And we're like building and having fun, and he's not even in the Skype call at the time. He's just doing his own thing, and the next thing you know, that like we would wake up the next day and like do another recording session. Motherfucker killed the Ender Dragon.
Yeah,
He's
that was the most
Nether
fucking
stars.
bummer shit ever of just
Yeah,
being
right.
like, we had multiple episodes of this thing that we used to do, and we would be like, all right, we're all prepped out, we're all ready to go, we're gonna defeat the Ender Dragon for the first time. You ready? And everybody's like, yeah. And then we go to the end, and it's dead.
There's no dragon. All the crystals are burnt out. There's a bunch of cobblestone everywhere. Fucking guys already been to it day one, and we're like, oh, well, okay.
And then we like, since he's obviously the only other person that could have done it, we're like, what the fuck, dude? What the hell? You didn't even tell us. And he's just like, well, we could just restart the server and you could beat it. It's like, no, that's not the point. You already fucking did it.
He didn't give a fuck about the content.
Why would he not ask?
He was there for himself. He was there for himself. He didn't give a fuck, dude. Like, we'd come back to the overworld and like, oh, that's why there's there's a beacon there with fucking diamond block beacon. He played all night.
Crazy, yeah.
We've pretty much explained like how good he is at knowledge of games. Like we did the Terraria versus or whatever, and we were like, yeah, we both kind of got our hands held by him every time we played this fucking game.
Yeah.
So we don't really know
at
how
one
to
point
defend ourselves.
it was like 6 of us playing like for several hours a day, multiple days a week. It was like Isaiah, me, at least 2 or 3 other guys, and none of the other guys knew what they were doing. Like they had maybe 20 hours in the game, but they're like, I don't really know what I'm doing. And Isaiah just walked every one of us through the game for weeks.
Yeah,
he's
just
good.
He's just a nerd at games. I remember back in the day we'd play like Terraria with him, and he'd be like, you know, we're like fucking rock copper armor or something, and he's just fucking in the mines, and he'd come out and he's like, what? You guys didn't get the juicer Johnny that juices your Johnny when you're juicing?
That's exactly what he would fucking say.
Yeah, he'd be like, this whole time I've been down here grinding for myself, and you guys didn't get the juicer Johnny. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know what the fuck that is, dude.
I feel like he's just like his dad when he gets excited with knowledge, where he's just like, okay, so first what you want to do is you got to get the jelly jams, and the jelly jams is when you combine them all, you get the ultra jam, and that'll make you be able to jam out while you're doing the mining, and that gives you a buff, and that buff is letting you able to find stones and all this other stuff, and then when you find these stones, you can combine them with the jelly jams, and you get yourself a yo-yo that you can walk the dog, and you're like, okay.
He is so efficient. Like it's all efficiency with him when he anything that comes to skills and DPS, like he's just fucking like he knows what he's doing.
It explains why he's really liking Deadlock right now.
No, that's right. You don't know what Deadlock is?
It's the latest Valve game.
What's that?
Valve?
It is.
No, I mean like what's the
Deadlock? It's like a 3D MOBA League of Legends style with shooters and brawlers.
Oh, the Snooze Fest game that I saw.
There you go.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not much a MOBA player, but
it's like Overwatch MOBA, like fucking.
It pisses me off.
Yes, that's exactly.
At a certain, it's fun in the first 5 minutes, and then it goes away because everybody's in their lane, and there's like a respect, and everybody's just like, all right, this is a 1v1 or a 2v2, and whoever wins is just the best player right now. And then after a while, everybody starts going in each other's lanes, and then there's no more order, and everybody's just like, let's fucking go. So a 1v1 can be now a 5v5, the whole fucking server, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to play anymore now.
Yeah,
it is in like active beta right now, and they actually recently changed it from a 4-lane map to a 3-lane map, which means instead of some people have 1v1s and some 2v2s, everyone has a 2v2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like they're figuring shit out.
Yeah, I've never really like I can't play games that are competitive anymore. I've kind of given it up. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, it's just I'm over it. I don't do ranked games anymore. Yeah, it's like for me it's a stress that is unneeded, and when it happens, I realize that like I'm really upset about something that will not affect me or change anything about me in a year or two from now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember back in your prime of Fortnite, and you're just doing these towers, and then you would just spend like minutes doing these tower battles, and then you lose, and you're like, "Fuck, dude!" Fuck!
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. The only game that I still feel competitive in is Fortnite, but I don't play ranked anymore, and nor do I just play with my friends like casually, and we just try to win.
Mm.
And when I die, I'm like, ah, fuck.
You still
But then
got the
it's like,
skills?
yeah, for sure. But like,
Oh, he's got it with the
But-
sauce, bro.
but I still play with my friends that we all like zero build. We just play zero build and we just chill and like try to win, and we try to win our 1v1s.
That's
But
Mhm.
when we die, we're like, fuck it, run it back.
That's such
I get
a
upset, but I'm like, I calm down. And I'm like, let's just do another game, you know.
yeah.
But I don't play CS anymore. I don't do the rank games. I don't do that shit no more.
changed.
I'm
man.
more of a single player. I've been really into relaxing games. Like this is like up my fucking alley.
Yeah.
I just like to just too much stress when you do all that competitive shit. But Fortnite is my heart, so still gotta
Mhm.
try.
Right on.
That's cool.
Today I played a few games and got a little upset. I got a little upset, so I hopped off. That's when I know I'm getting mad. I control myself enough to just get off and just do
I
something else.
think a
That's good.
problem from back then is that it was so ingrained in you that
Mhm.
like CS:GO or Fortnite or something like that was you. That was what you did. So if you
Yeah.
got upset, you couldn't just get off because you would be like, well, what the fuck else am I gonna do?
Yeah. And one thing I have learned growing up and like working and shit is like I realized in these games there's always going to be someone that's better than you,
Yes.
and there's
Oh, yeah.
always, you know what I mean, there's people that actually play better than you, and that's just how it is. You have to I kind of understood that over the last few years. It's like it's just someone's going to be better than you, and you have to just kind of admit that and just take it to the chin and roll with it. Like that's what it is.
There's a good fine line between having fun and doing good.
Yeah. And I still do. Like I still win my games consistently and I still have fun, and I still lose and still have fun. But
Mhm.
you just got to find that balance between having fun and trying to win in whatever game.
Yeah.
Well said.
I think they're trying to make that somewhat the same in Marvel Rivals because they have for their ranking system they have things they call chrono shields or something like that. So when you lose, obviously you go down in some numbers to possibly get D-ranked. But if you
Yeah.
have these chrono shields, if you lose, nothing happens. And it just
Yeah.
takes a shield away. So
Oh.
they gave some people a couple of chrono shields so that more of the bad players stay at the lower and more of the good players can just like go through fast and get
Yeah.
to the top, because a lot of people stay it's like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, eternity, one above all. Like it gets weird after that. And then a lot of people get stuck on gold because it's maybe you have a bad team because they're bad, and then some people that went plat just got deranked, so then you got that. So it's like really fucking good and really meh.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, the whole like rank thing that it kind of finally one day years ago, it really just like went over my head and I thought about it a lot, was the question I asked myself,
Who cares?
what am I trying so hard and stressing so hard about? What is this doing for me? Because in 3 months it's going to reset again. And I got to try again so hard to get to this rank that I just hit. What does it do for me? It does nothing. You know what I mean? It's not doing it. Is sure you get cool cosmetics or whatever, and you can flex it next season or whatever the fuck it is.
Mhm.
But it's like, is that it? I'm
Yeah.
stressing so hard over a drop trail in Apex and a pickaxe in Fortnite. It's
That's
like,
why I'm
fuck,
so thankful that you get cosmetics at gold in Rivals. So once I get gold, I can stop.
yeah.
I'm good.
I don't know. I kind
Yeah.
of gave up the whole ring thing because like I just really thought about it. I'm like, what am I what the fuck
What
does
am
this
I
do for
fighting
me?
for?
Yeah. You know, it's like, I get a better rank, so I play better players. Fuck that. I don't want to get pissed off
Yeah.
every day. Like, fuck that shit.
What am I
I
trying
just
to
want to play the
prove?
game and have fun. Yeah, there's nothing I'm shit. I don't even want to prove in real life, brother. I don't. I don't want to prove nothing. I just want to get paid to do shit. You know,
Yeah.
fuck that. So I don't know. Just gave up that whole like stuff. But
No, I
what
totally
do
get it.
you? Yeah.
It's only fun if you have like a
So
group that are all into it.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the
and
whole
it like it
point of
depends
it,
on the
isn't it?
game.
You're supposed to be having fun. Like that's why you were playing in the first place. No.
Yeah.
Tell me this though, when you're, you know, you're supposed to be having fun with your friends. Now would the the arguments start? Well, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And then you fucking asshole, you're so stupid. You didn't do this at this time. You know, I can't.
Mhm.
Fuck, I can't with that shit. 'Cause it makes me so mad at my friends because you know. And then you try to defend yourself. You're like, well, fuck you, dumbass. It was your fault because you didn't. You know.
Yeah,
Like,
I know that is a terrible, terrible situation. But it's
yeah.
like then you just gotta learn to bolster the environment, not blame the homie, and accept when it's
Yeah,
your
but
fault, but like
it is.
not make it a point to point out when it's someone's.
Yeah, but
Every
tell me
round's the
this
next
though.
round.
Tell me this though. There's always a blame game in that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's always like it's never your fault. It's always someone else's. It's like,
Yeah.
well, if you were fucking healing me, like.
I keep my ass quiet. Like when I
Yeah, I
play
try.
when I play Rivals, I'm the healer, and all I ever say is for Rocket, he has a revival thing, and if somebody dies, obviously it gets used, and I have to wait for a cooldown. So I usually just say like, my printer's down. All right, print it back up. Like that's all I say, so that people
Yeah.
have like if they want to take a risk, they could take a risk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then if people be like, "Why the fuck isn't your printer down?" They got nothing to yell about. I told you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just changed. You know what I've really been enjoying over the I'd say 4 or 5. Honestly, I've always enjoyed single player games, but lately it's been a single player guy. I like a good story. I like a good linear progression. Just
Mm-hmm.
fucking
Same.
enjoy it and just kind of indulge yourself in the environment. Like, I don't know.
I've been playing a fuck ton of Skyrim, which is like exactly that for me.
Ooh, modded or what?
I'm just a fucking like stupid nerd who likes the normal game.
Vanilla?
Yeah.
I have
I've never like.
What's up?
Rather, I was gonna say there's so much of it I've just never played, especially like the DLC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've nothing against you. I don't hate vanilla players or nothing, but I've had a goddamn gazillion vanilla runs on Skyrim, so it gets a little old. And I like mod packs and mod lists because everything's already sorted out for me, and all I got to do is click install.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, right now, I haven't played in a couple months because I got a break. I do want to get back to, but I have a run that's got about 2,000 mods in it. It's like 800 gigabytes, and it's
Nice.
just entirely like changes the dynamic of the game. Like you don't gain experience from slashing your sword. You have to block and parry, and it's really fun.
Interesting. That's super cool.
The graphics are changed and lots of new things to do in quests.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, at
It's
this point,
fun.
it's such an old game that it's so visually dated, even on the highest settings of the anniversary editions.
You really think so? I think Skyrim has aged extremely well.
I think it's certainly aged well, but I don't think that if they obviously like if you compare it to the remastered version of Oblivion, like it's just it's behind multiple generations.
Yeah, 100%. And that's kind of like their fall guy. They're like, fuck, we haven't released anything in a while. New edition of Skyrim, $60.
Yeah.
Which
$60.
does get a little fucking old, bro. Holy fuck. I've heard some sort of leak. Don't quote me on this, but the new console generation for Xbox, since Bethesda owns Xbox, or Xbox owns Bethesda, sorry.
Right.
I have heard that the new console generation should release in 27, and supposedly, don't quote me on this, but Elder Scrolls 6 should be a launch title with it. Just
Well, that'd
speculation,
be neat.
but holy fuck. I told my GM, he's not a gamer, so he had no fucking clue what he was talking about, or he didn't know what the fuck I was saying. And I told him, I said, I'm gonna be gone for about 2 weeks when that shit comes out.
Yeah,
Fucking fire me if you want to, but I've been waiting since the release of fucking Skyrim and all its DLCs for this game, so you can kindly fuck off, and I'm taking 2 weeks off.
that's probably well deserved. What are they gonna do?
That shit gets approved, like, fuck them.
I wish
That
I
sounds
had that time.
cheap.
Anything I ever
Shit,
get
I
excited
actually-
for, I'd be in a day.
Really? You don't ever like, you're not able to like take a week or something, like in
Well,
once a year? or
no,
something?
I mean like the things I get excited for is like a Sonic game, and that
Oh, I
gets
see
that
what
shit
that-
gets beat in a day.
Yeah.
So
I'm damn it, I'm out of bait again. But I'm actually I think I told you, Sodi. I'm going to Cancun in August.
you did.
Yeah.
Ooh, tight.
First time I've like ever been on a plane, first time I've been out of the country. Gonna
A
be
lot of
exciting.
firsts.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of firsts. First time I've experienced the warm ocean. You know, there's a lot of firsts coming up soon, which I'm happy about. But I'm also a little fucking mortified of planes.
Then we can have another pod where you talk about it.
It's gonna be there's gonna be some stories there. You know what I just found out
We know it.
yesterday?
Hmm.
So we are going to the casino yesterday with my friend's family. We're going for a wedding, and I told you that they invited us out and everything. And anyways, my friend's mom, is her birthday yesterday, so we went out to the casino and gave her like a whole surprise birthday party and everything. Super cool. But one of the people there was telling us that they have like topless bars there, like where you go in and you have to take your fucking top off or something.
You have to?
Yeah. It's like there's literal clubs there. Like I have to buy clothes that are nice to get into certain places because they can look at you and just be like, yeah, you can't come in wearing that.
Oh, for sure. But
Yeah.
their rule is that.
But there's
no tops.
from what I heard from the people that have been to this resort, that there's a bar or a club or something that's like to get in you can't wear a top.
Huh.
Where is this? What city? This is local to you?
It's in Cancun.
Oh, I see. This is you're talking
Yeah,
about
it's
for
in
the trip where you're
yeah, it's
going.
in Mexico. It's
Okay,
yeah,
that
it's
makes a
in
bit more sense.
Cancun. Yeah, it's in Cancun, and it's like their like rule or whatever the fuckers, whatever the fuck they're saying was a fucking soda can is what I call it, some bullshit.
Dude, that shit's tasty.
Yeah, it's tasty. But yeah, it's fucking topless. Oh yeah. I told my friends, I'm like, hey, if you can't find me, you know where I'll be, motherfucker. You know where I'll be.
I thought a topless bar is that everybody that works there is topless, not you have to be topless to get in.
Yeah.
No, it's like the club and the floor, like it's like a topless.
It's a dance club.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like a whole fucking thing.
Everyone.
Which is fucking crazy. And
yeah.
Weird.
fuck, that sounds kind of crazy. You guys ever been to Mexico?
No.
As a kid, yeah, I used to have family that lived there.
Oh, okay. Hey, so when you're like
years.
when you're not an adult, so like I'd say what 17 and under, you have to have a passport to go to these places.
I've never had a passport, but you do still need a passport a lot of the times to cross the border as a child, even like a baby. Like you just have to register them. It was the case that for many years you could just drive across the border in California as an American citizen, and you could prove that with like an ID, but they would often just ask, "Are you an American citizen?" And yes.
Oh, I
And
mean, a lot has changed since then, I assume.
a lot has changed since I last.
Right. Okay. What was the just visiting family?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, that was pretty much the only reason I went. I think twice within a couple of years to see the same, like my dad's aunt.
Right. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. No. That's seems like a really cool place. It's a little scary, you know. There's things in different countries that happen, but
Yeah, obviously a lot is different there. A lot is police different there too. So there's different laws, different obviously types of nightclubs.
yeah. And I've heard from everyone that I've hung out with and that have been there, their family, like they're they're in 30s, 40s, and they told us all this shit. They said just stay in the resort, don't leave, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good advice.
If you get out of like, at least from the experience of my brother going on like a cruise, if you go outside the lines of where the cruise is, or your resort in this case, there is potentially you can get like your credit card information stolen or scammed or something like that.
Yeah, there's always people in touristy locations looking
Yeah.
to make those social, advantages.
Yeah, of course. And one thing that really bothers me, and I don't mean to be like this and that, but I'm completely addicted to nicotine, and I've been like that since fucking sophomore year of high school, and I'm fucking 24 now, so it's been a long fucking 8 years, whatever the fuck it is. Been a long time. You know what fucking scares me is that in 2025 of January 2025, they made it a law that you cannot bring, you cannot sell, you cannot buy any sort of vape in Mexico. They don't sell vapes there anymore. You can't fucking buy them. You can't bring them.
Wow.
And it's like the customs can fucking, they check your bag, they see a vape in it, they could fine you up to $1,000. And if they really wanted to be an asshole, they could say that you have intent to sell there, and you would fucking like go to jail and have like a $10,000 fine. It's some crazy shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, bro.
Just
like,
vapes, or like do they sell cigarettes?
E-cigarette. I mean, yeah, you can smoke cigarettes there, which is what I'm saying is fucking crazy. You can buy cigarettes there and smoke
That's
tobacco.
so wild to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a law now, and as of 2025 in January,
I will say, man,
sell, distribute, buy, or nothing.
There should be different regulation, and I'm not saying that people shouldn't be able to get them but there should be different regulation.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like you said, like there's middle schoolers that are addicted too. They fucking are like not even going to school for class. They're just going to school to fucking borrow their friend's pen,
Yeah, literally. But like I'm so like, it's the biggest dude. I don't give a fuck what happens there. Mug me, rob me, dude. I don't care. As long as I have a vape on me, I'm chilling, bro. Like,
yeah.
I need my fucking vape, dude.
Take my money. Take my social security, please.
I swear to God, I'll pay $100 fucking while I'm down there if someone sells me a vape, dude. Like,
I'm sure you could get one somehow. And
I was told that like out of resort, there's some sketchy stores that you can buy some vapes from, but like also I'm like, fuck, I gotta go out of the resort,
Mega sketch.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mega sketch. But
Just
I think that's a lock-in.
Yeah, I think we've yapped a bit.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a yappage. 70% food.
You know what time it is now?
What time is it now?
Tell us what time it is.
The camera I was gonna give us a visit and give us one of his famous haikus. There's a segment that Cam does a haiku at the end of every session about what the session was.
And you know what, man? I've been working on this one though. I have it ready.
Oh, cool.
No waiting. It's actually I mean, a lot of them are a little vague. It's hard to fit every topic. But I think this one it's pretty
All right, cue it.
For real, Your Honor. Is it really still a crime to be a chill guy?
Okay. It's a curveball. I'll take it.
Thank you.
And that is a lock-in on the pod. Thank you for joining us on this.
Thanks, Mage, bro.
Of course. I would love
so much
to
fun.
do it again.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe
I
this
hope you
time
can join us
before
something
a
a little
grocery trip.
different. Yeah, well, it's okay. We never scheduled these.
Right. Okay. I mean, like I said, I'd love to do it again. This shit was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you join us next week on a fucking one-off, my man?
What's a one-off?
You're about to
Oh,
find
You're
out.
about to find out.
You want the face or the back?
Take the face.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
See you next week for the face one-off. Take care.
Bye bye.
Later, nerds.
Bye bye.